Wow, what amazing, fabulous ladies we had on the show today and their journey. And they still continue to make such a difference in this world, reaching out and working with people and building, whether you're an entrepreneur or just personal going through whatever that is. It's so great to know that there's so much support out there. And we are, there's always somewhere, there's always a network. All you got to do is plug in. And again, we're so sorry we missed Dr. Chung, but we will catch him at another time. But today I want to bring someone special. This is a very special person to me, my life. It's someone I met a few years back, and she actually wrote the opening jingle to this song in a very, very short time, because all I had to say was, "Can you please write a song for me?" And she's like, "Got it. I know what I got. I know the words. I know you, and I'm going to take your life and put it in 5 sentences." And that's what she did. So, do we have Miss Candy Barodi online with us? They told me she was on. Yay,
Karina.
girlfriend! Yay, yay, yay!
Karina's a big dreamer, a metaphysician on a mission of inspiration and transformation, which led her to this manifestation. Da-da-da-da. Miss Aruba,
Island Queen, the Lifestyle Magazine. Love it, love it, love it. I'm
That is
wondering.
just so brilliant,
Isn't that a
Candy.
great song?
It is really, really brilliant. And sometimes I'm at home and I'm going, Meta Lifestyle Magazine.
It's catchy, right?
catchy.
It's so catchy.
Love it.
I was going to ask you. You have light behind you. Can you switch it around a
my
little
light
bit?
is not working.
No,
My
no.
light is not working.
No, you have light behind you, so it's making you darker. So if you turn around your camera, si è possibile, non è possibile, non lo possiamo fare così. Va bene.
No,
Anyway,
così.
we're going to go ahead. So, Miss Candy,
Yes, Karina.
you and I have had quite a journey.
We're just
we
getting
met-
started.
We met in the lovely island of the Turks and Caicos Islands, Providenciales, and we had such good fortune to be able to raise our kids in that fabulous, gorgeous island. And that's where we met as two performers, two artists. And we performed in many shows also. We did a lot of fundraising for the arts community there. And
Yes.
our contribution was me dancing, you singing. And then in the evening, we'd meet up and do karaoke.
I used to do kids karaoke there on Friday nights before the adults came out. And I always loved working with kids because as a child, I'd had a lot of talent, and somebody saw that in me and cultivated it, pulled it out of me. And I wanted to do the same with the kids. So I taught them beginner guitar, and I brought them to little karaoke shows, and I helped them put on little shows like you did.
Yeah.
What you did with dancing and
I
big
did with dancing and my Friday night movie nights for the kids. The
and I
kids
also
club.
sang there professionally myself
Right,
as
you
a
performed.
professional singer. And I performed at the beautiful French restaurants on the island. And I remember one night singing on the beach on this beautiful patio overlooking the ocean, and all these tourists were there. And I was singing some big, beautiful ballad. And I was just looking up at the stars like, oh my God, pinch me. Like, this is my life. This is my life. Like, I'm
I
singing.
know.
I'm getting paid real great money. And all of a sudden, like a mosquito went right in my throat. And I was like,
So Candy is a fabulous singer. She can we go a little further back with your story where you got started and you toured the world singing with a band?
well, I started singing as a child. Honestly, I just started singing as a child. I was like singing for me was like my best friend, my sibling that I never had. It was someone I spent time with, that divine part of me that was coming through. And when I got into school, it was noticed right away. And I went immediately into the choirs and up front. And then I was in a band in school, singing lead, playing guitar. My teacher would pull me out of class all the time and say, "Come on, let's go." And he'd put me on stage at lunch and had me learn how to write songs. And it just carried out through my life. And then when I was a teenager, I ended up auditioning for a band. And I ended up singing some records with them, and we traveled around quite a bit. I was on TV and radio and #1 all over the place at the time, and then it led me to do more recordings. And I had contracts with different record companies, and I've been singing professionally all my life. And recently, I've just recorded a album with a rock band, and the album is coming out soon. And it's just been the grace that pours through me. My voice has always been a source of comfort, fun, and love. And for many people, including myself, I was always told in readings as I was growing up, your voice is your greatest gift. And I am here in world service using my gift now. I'm doing
I was going to ask you to follow through on what you're doing now as a healer and how you're helping. We were talking about community and helping each other and healing. So can you segue a little bit into that?
Yes. For the last 3 years, I've been part of a very famous heart coherence healing group, and we get together 3 nights a week and we help heal people on Zoom calls. So I've been doing that also since 2015. I've been helping to raise the vibration and heal people by teaching them how to love themselves back to life. I had my own healing journey when I was, my daughter was just an infant, and I was diagnosed with a brain tumor at the time. And quickly went into, immediately went down into that fear zone, and then started realizing, oh no, this is here to serve me as a gift. How can I rise to the highest calling of the love that is being asked of me at this time? And just with that, all of a sudden everything started to open up in my life, all my gifts, all of my clairsentience, clairaudience, telepathy, and everything opened up to me. And I had what would be called like a miraculous style healing, where I never had surgery, and the tumor went from 4 centimeters to 0. And it's a long story, girl. It's a book, it's a movie, it's a whole docu-series. What? But anyway, it started to open up the gifts to me that were there. The veil started being removed, and I have been helping heal people around the world for several years now. And I've always been sort of the mindset that if you're meant to find me, you'll find me. And the truth needs no publicity. And so I've just been in my own sort of private
space
and of just calling it in. And so anyway, I've had running a business doing healing work for several years, and I did workshops, and starting next month, it looks like I'm going to be running retreats in Mexico, and I've been asked to do that many times, and I'm stepping into it now. It's,
I'm going to jump in and add, and she is an amazing cook, and
yes,
delicious, and we all want to eat when she's in my home. I don't even bother going into my kitchen. I'm already looking forward to. I am manifesting a future where we're traveling the world, doing our workshop, but she's coming along with us because someone's got to keep us healthy with the food, and it's all natural. And right now you are all vegan, pretty much now, live foods,
yeah, I'm
which
doing
is great.
Sort of an 80-20 protocol. I'm not really strict on things. I feel like when we're strict on ourselves, our cells get tight and strict. I go with the flow, and right now I just feel my body needs more light, requires more lightness, brightness, health, vitality. And whenever I'm sensing that within myself, I drop some of the heavier, denser foods, which are, you know,
The negative
they put
energies.
different or just other consciousness into my body. And I believe that the only consciousness I wish to stream through my body is the Christ consciousness. And so I will just go straight to fruits and veggies. And there's so much you can do with fruits and veggies. And I live a very delicious lifestyle. My life is very delicious right now, all across the board. There's so much goodness going on with me.
I know it
I'm
is.
really grateful for. Yeah,
But it comes from your outlook on life, doesn't it, Candy? I mean, so many people would be inspired by your story of being diagnosed with this brain tumor. And I just love the message of self-healing, because that's one of my big messages that I want to share with the world, is that our bodies have the ability to heal, but we have to open the channels. And, you know, the way that you've taken control of your diet and understanding, you know, what you put into your body, how it affects your body. You know, we need to listen to these messages. We are the ones who can control what is happening to us.
we are the ones we have been waiting for. I wrote that song too.
Oh my goodness,
So-
yes, that is the song you wrote. Oh my goodness. Please,
We'll play
next
that.
time
We'll play that.
you need to be here physically in the studio with us singing, but you should plan to sing the song for us next week. That's a great
idea.
song, yeah.
So it's a lot more than just what you eat. It's what you think. Your thoughts create your consciousness.
Very true.
And you're never far away from choosing peace. You are a mind, not a body. You are eternal. And when you tap into that consciousness stream, that stream of consciousness, that divinity, that oneness, you know that you are not a body, and all you are dealing with is the mind. Once you take a moment, take a deep breath, release what no longer serves you, choose the mind of peace, choose the mind of the Holy Spirit, and then you choose your vibration, choose joy, choose fun. Pivot away from what is not serving you and turn to fun. Turn the dial up on fun, my friends, because that's where God is.
Well, that's
The laughing
a
Buddha.
wonderful
Thank
message.
you so much.
Wonderful.
Thank you for the message. Thank you for jumping on this call, Candy. We've been wanting to have you on from day one. Thank you for my jingle that starts and ends the show. I love you so much, girlfriend. You know, you're the queen. Yes,
Oh,
queen. And
Namaste, my sisters.
namaste. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in to our show today. It was a lot of amazing information. So just a heads up, we're coming to the end of our first season. Next week is going to be our last show before we take a little bit break. And I hope to see you on our show next week. And as everyone in today's show says, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and let's elevate consciousness.
Love ourselves and spread love.
There you go. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to my channel Dr. Karina Felix for more videos.